Right. Got ourselves a stream to get to. There we go. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing today? Today we are going to be playing a little bit of Tour of the Meta, and we're going to be starting with mono-white humans. Let's see here. We are going to use this live stream as a recording session. I've already recorded the intros for these decks, so we are just going to get into it and play some ladder games. So let's get started. Actually, that's not the right queue. I want to get to standard ranked. There we are. Standard ranked, mono-white humans. Okay, perfect right there. Let's go ahead and hit our record button. Doot, 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 doot. All right. Recording starting now. Perfect. All right. Mono-white humans, standard ranked. Let's see how well it does for us. I'm hoping it does well. It should. It's aggro. Aggro just sometimes just gets there, you know. Dripper. That is a really cool avatar. I like that. Okay, so we got two lands. We got two planes. It's Skrelv, an Intrepid Adversary, a Talia, and two Adelaines. This is pretty keepable. If we draw a third land, we can get that Adelaine out in turn 3. We can play on curve, which would be nice. Let's go 2, play a Talia. Boom. Next, no attacks, end turn. I want to keep the Skrelv open to prevent any kind of removal. Alright, well, we didn't get a land, which is fine. But we do have a hopeful initiate. So we'll play that. Next. Attack with Talia. Bink. And end the turn. So even if we don't get that third land for Adelaide next turn, we can still get a +1 counter on the hopeful initiate. Yawgmoth. That's fine. You want to come in, huh? Well, I guess you get to. No blocks. I'll pay a life and draw a card. There's the land. That's what I needed to see last turn. That's okay. Next. Gosh, do we really... yeah. No, shoot. Do we attack into that? That's the question. Yeah, I don't think so. Because I kind of screwed up there. I went to my attack phase instead of utilizing Skrelv's ability. And they wouldn't let me activate the ability in the attack step. Okay, well, Sheldred's here. That's not good for me. Alright, my turn. Let me draw a card. Okay. That, we can play the Knight Errant of Eos. Or we can just attack. But if we tap out the Skrelv, it'll leave them open to just being able to pick off my creatures. Let's go ahead and cast the Knight Errant of Eos. I'm paying 5 total, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 4, 5. And then pay the rest. Alright, Knight Errant comes in. You get 2 creatures. No attacks, end turn. Not yet. Hopefully soon, though. Plus, having a Sheldred on the other side of the table is not making matters easy for me. Wants to pilfer. Well, you got your pick of the litter there. I'd probably go after the intrepid adversary, personally. Yep, good choice. Alright, my turn. Yeah, I lose 2 life. That's fine. I think... we're going to have to go like this. We'll give Adeline protection from black. And we will attack with Adeline. Adeline becomes a 6. Beat in. And then... we'll play 2 recruitment officers. And I'm hoping to draw into a Coppercoat Vanguard to pump the team next turn, if possible. Because if we can get that, then we might be able to just rush them in. And having to baby Skrelv like that is really, really difficult. Because, like, I want to be able to beat in with impunity. But seeing that they didn't have any kind of removal on their turn, they could have cast a while Skrelv was tapped down. That kind of tells me that they didn't really have any removal to begin with. So let's go ahead and pay 1 white for Adeline again. I don't want to do it now. Okay. That is totally fine. Let's drop down 2 more hopeful initiates. And we're just going to work on swarming them down. Let's see. We're not going to attack yet. I'm going to wait until next turn. Okay, I'm surprised you went that route. I probably would have done it to the Skrelv, unless they're trying to get up to 7 mana for Breach. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, this game's gone on too long. We'll move on to the next one. Yeah, I took a look at Smeagol when I was building a commander deck for that for the commander event, and not only is he really strong, but he's an absolute flavor win. Like that whole like guessing game that he plays. I think he's going to end up being like a really like a go-to card for like a lot of like commander builds. Not necessarily as like a commander himself, but probably somewhere in the 99. Okay, so this one looks a little bit better. So we got 3 lands, a Hopeful, a Coppercoat, an Intrepid Adversary, and a Talia. So it's all good early games. Oh damn, you built half a guy's deck? That's crazy. That's actually what I went with for the 2 Towers Commander event in Arena. So I went with the Mouth of Sauron Goldhound. That's an interesting choice. Just because he like makes like a huge dude on the mill. Like I think like the biggest orc army I made with Mouth of Sauron was like a 12/12. Not bad for only 5 mana. Let's see here. All right, let's go with 3 land, and we're going to go. We're gonna go with a Talia right off the bat. Actually, no. Do we want that? I think we want the Brutal Cathar. Yeah, we'll play the Cathar to get rid of that Goldhound. But we'll take the one that doesn't have Summoning Sickness, so we can't tap and sacrifice in response. Alright, I'm gonna take 4. I hate flooding out. That is like my one like eternal gripe with Magic, is the fact that the game requires on lands. Like you have all these other games out that just like give you like more resources every turn. But Magic is the one game that doesn't do that. But also it's like it's a plus and a minus though. It's like the game is kind of like balanced around making sure that you have the ability to have lands and have like specialized lands and stuff like that. But it is kind of a pain in the ass. All right, we'll pay for a bonus. That's down to 1, so let's see. That's going to attack there, and that's going to attack there. Get a +1 for the hopeful. Bing, boom. Yeah, this game's going a lot better than the first one did. Ooh. Invasion of Karsus. Well, at least I... Oh, no, I didn't get to keep 1. That's fine. All right, let's go with Talia into Coppercoat. That's a good invasion. I like that invasion a lot. Urbrask's Forge. You know, I was thinking about Urbrask's Forge earlier, just like using that as like the only win con in like an oil control deck. It doesn't look that bad, especially because like the oil ticks up every single turn and just creates more dudes for you to attack with or sacrifice with. It's kind of really silly, honestly. We'll probably make it Grixis for the like the proliferate effects, or no Grixis for the proliferate. Blue will give you proliferate. Black proliferate. Red not so much, but red's going to come in with like the oil counters. I think if you build it right, like you can make a pretty strong control deck using just Urbrask's Forge as the win condition. Yeah, you can attack that, it's no big deal. Maybe use oh, perfect. Target that land. Take Koth. Jessica could work too. What do you use in white for Jeskai? Would you stop blowing my shit up, dude? Looks like the tables are turning here. Okay, well we got Natalie in though. Board wipes and doubling. Shoot, what's his, Mondrak. Yeah, Mondrak, the guy that makes double tokens. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. Yeah, Invasion of Gobacon's really strong. Well, I think we just lost this game. Moving on to the next one. Not off to a glowing start for this deck. Try again, though. Let's see here. We got 2 planes, a Recruitment Officer, Coppercoat Vanguard, Talia, Brutal Cather, Knight Errant. And it looks decent. Let's see if it gets there. All right. We got another plane, so we got our 3 lands for the game. That's about all we need. Okay, so we're up against enchantments. Give me Talia. Give me that misclick. I misclicked the no attack button. Yep. Radiant Grace, huh? I'm definitely not blocking you now. Alright. Plains. Play Cathar. I got a full clutch of Knight Errants now. Yeah. Just yoink him. Get rid of that. And then attack. Smacky, smacky. Yeah, I was playing a lot of Invasion of Gobakon a couple weeks ago because I was really trying to make like a Death and Taxes deck work. Running Talia's the 3/3 cleric and Invasion of Gobakon as a 2 of. It worked pretty damn well. I'm not gonna lie. It was a really fun deck. I remember playing one game. I was like completely locking out this like mono white player. Like I made him have to cast an Emperor for like almost 8 mana. It was ridiculous. Swing, swing. Well, so far this deck has a really strong early game. It's the mid game that it tends to struggle a little bit with. All right, gets the enchantment back. Got Tilda. Not good, man. It's not good. You want to attack me with that, huh? I kind of want my my +2, so no blocks. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and play the Knight Errant. Tap, tap. And tap. And then pay for the rest. Let's see here. Another Copper Coat, Skrelv. Take the Copper Coat and the Skrelv. So let's go and play Skrelv. We'll play Copper Coat. Okay. We will not attack just yet. We'll wait until next turn. This deck certainly goes wide. Okay, he's gonna make his Catilda really large. He's gonna get like a full heal from this swing. Oh, you only attack with that. Interesting. Isn't that a legendary? It is. I see what he did. Okay. Let's see here. So he's at 21, so no matter what I attack with, he's going to survive this. So what I need is to really draw into another Brutal Cathar. So let's go ahead and tap this, 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 pay for the rest. Don't have a Brutal Cathar in this list, but we do have an Intrepid Adversary. Let's see. Let's grab this and this. It's not going to be anywhere near enough, though. I really needed to draw into a Brutal Cathar there. With no Cathar, you're not winning this game. So that lifelink is too much, and the fact that it flies, I can't deal with it. Yeah, so they win this one. I wonder if it's just user error. Maybe I just don't know this deck well enough yet. But for some reason, like this deck is like getting just bodied. That's 3 losses in a row right there with this deck. But we'll try again. That's the only bad part of having to learn like these meta decks on the fly. Because like this deck is like it's showing like one of the highest win rates across the board of any of these decks that we've been talking about. But for some reason, this one's just not putting up the numbers for me. But again, that's just the first 3 games though. So we'll give it another handful of games to see how well it does. All right, let's try again. Okay, what do we have here? So we have a single Igonjo and a Plains. That all of my hand is requiring at least 3 mana. So I think we're going to mulligan this. Okay, that's a little bit better. So 3 land, Recruitment Officer, Guardian, Talia, Brutal Cathar. We'll keep 6 and send 1 Plains back. And hopefully we'll draw another Plains by the time we get to our 3rd turn. So we'll start here with the Recruitment Officer. Okay, so we're playing against an Esper deck. Probably an Esper control style deck. So let's come out with the Talia first and see what they do. Siphon Insight. Interesting choice. Maybe trying to dig up my other ossification to deal with Talia. I've been seeing a lot more people playing Siphon Insight lately. I wonder why. I mean, it's a decent card, but like out of nowhere, like suddenly everyone's playing it. Crash in for 2. Okay, he just took my Recruitment Officer. That's honestly really silly. Alright, let's go here. And let's go with Coppercoat Vanguard. And then we'll crash in with this guy right here. Down to 15. Okay. Let's go here. Do we want to play the Brutal Cathar on a Recruitment Officer? It's like, I don't know. I guess we might as well. I mean, we don't really have any other really good plays at the moment. Well, that dropped in immediately, which tells me he's not really holding anything up right now. So let's attack in. Alright, puts him down to 7. That does sound like a pretty perfect day. I mean, having a Lord of the Rings marathon on like your second monitor or like your TV while you're just jamming games. Honestly, say that I would not be upset by that. I actually recently watched Fellowship, and like you, if you don't watch those movies for a long period of time, you kind of forget just how long those ones are, especially with the extended cuts. But not just that, but like just how damn good they are. It's like I heard Lord of the Rings on like the original trilogy referred to as like the Star Wars for millennials. It's like it's just like one of those like once a generation trilogies to come along. And honestly, I kind of agree with it. Like like any other like trilogy or like major event movie to like come along since then, like still none of them really hold a candle to the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. And those movies, like, they still hold up. Like, those movies came out in like the early 2000s, like over like almost 20 years ago, and those movies still hold up. It's like you just sit down, you watch those movies, and it's not just cozy nostalgia, it's just damn good movies. All right, so what do we have here? We have a couple planes, Recruitment Officer, an Intrepid Adversary that we can play, and an Adeline that we really want to curve into. So let's see if this game gets there. If my opponent decides he wants to play the game, of course. All right, planes into Recruitment Officer. Go Savannah Lion. Are you there? I really hope we don't have like an absentee player here. Okay, there we go. Alright, we got a little bit of action. Go and play the Intrepid Adversary. Beat in for 2. Really hoping to get a plains in this next pull. Okay, so we're playing against Esper Legends here. What is your choice? I don't think you want to attack with Skrelv. Alright, it's past his attack phase. What are you holding me up for? Okay, no third land, but a Copper Coat can work. Don't know what you're holding me up for, though. You're taking way longer than you should. Swing in. Okay, blocks there. Good. If I get another land, I could also play the Knight Errant of Eos next turn if I wanted to. But I think I want to play Adelaine. Apply some pressure. Alright. Not casting anything. But still taking forever to take his turns. Alright, there's a land. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and play Brutal Cathar. See if he lets it land. I'm playing this one out first because I would honestly rather he waste his counter magic on a Brutal Cathar than an Adelaine. So Cathar's just going to get Skrelv out of the way. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, beat in for 5 more. He goes down to 9. And depending on what he does this turn will determine whether or not we try to go for the kill next turn. Well, either way, it's not going to be a kill shot next turn, but it'll be closer. Okay. Alright, he beats in for 1, and he applies 1 toxic. Alright, we got another land. Let's go ahead and come in with the Adelaine. See if it lands. What you gonna do? I have a feeling he's trying to hold up his mana for an Emperor. Okay, no, he's gonna counter it. Good choice. And now we will attack. Okay, go for the throw. That's fine. Alright, you take 2. Alright, take 1 from Skrelv. You're down to 2 cards left in your hand. Let's see what you could possibly have for me. Alright, well, let's start with Talia. See if you try to counter it. No? Okay. In that case, we will attack and see what you do. I'm tempted to tap out and try to cast Knight Errant of Eos. I don't know what he could possibly do to stop me. But he's not playing a whole lot of creatures this game, so maybe he just has a bad draw. But I'm also kind of expecting like a board wipe to come my way as well. Okay. Well, he's not going to be blocking at all, so let's try to play the Adeline. Alright, I am expecting an Emperor, so let's see if he plays the Emperor. Oh, no, Adawara. Interesting. I did save him a turn, though. I was expecting that to be the Emperor. Why'd you do that? Did you not understand the Scrub was a legendary? Okay, no, he's just casting stuff out of his hand. For funsies. Alright, Adeline comes in. And so do we. Pink, pink, pink. I think that was just a case of like a really bad draw for him. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Fairly uneventful game, though. I do need to bust out my my Lord of the Rings DVDs again, though. I want to watch Two Towers. Alright, so let's see what we have here. We have 3 planes, 1 Skrelv, a Copper Coat, and a pair of Adelines. So it looks fairly decent. Let's see how we do. Hit it with a hello. Okay, I just drew an Intrepid Adversary. That's pretty decent. Let's drop that down. So, Overgrown, so that tells me that he's playing enchantments. Or maybe even Selesnya Toxic. Oh, he does not want that Skrelv on the table at all. Can't say I blame you, dude. Let's see. Let's go with the Intrepid Adversary to start. Depending on what they cast next turn, I will play either Adeline or Coppercoat Vanguard. Actually, either Adeline or Brutal Cathar. Order House Novelties. That's an interesting name. Okay. Topiary Stopper. Oh, is he playing Domain? He could very well be playing Domain. Okay. Well, since he doesn't have anything to block with, what we'll do is we'll drop the Adeline right now. And we're just going to start beating in. Thankfully, Topiary can't block until they have 7 lands out. Oh, but he might have 7 lands now, if he plays another land from his hand. He's got 4, 5, 6. No land from hand, though. That's fine. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and drop the Copper Coat and do as much damage as we can right now. There you go. It goes down to 2. I don't want to cast Skrelv yet because I don't want to overextend because he might have a board wipe right now. Leyline Binding. Not a board wipe. Okay. He pays for it. Plays another Topiary to get the extra land so he can activate his guys. So he'll be able to block 2, so he'll likely block this and this, still allowing 4 to come in. Oh, you want to go get that guy, huh? No. I don't think so. Because now we will play Cathar to get rid of your blocker. Which is going to allow us to just beat in. That's right, because you can only block 1 guy now. Nice try. I've been playing that deck enough to know how they work. It's actually going to be one of the decks we play later today. Bot? You sure? I'm not so sure you're actually a bot. Okay. Planes. We got 4 1-drops. Alright, sure. Keep it. Alright, let's go with the planes to start. And we'll go with a Skrelv. Want to get that summoning sickness over with. Alright, swap. Alright, got another planes. Let's go with recruitment officer. And hopeful initiate. No attacks. End turn. Would have really liked to have like a Talia right there. Okay, Elastil Core is coming in. Alright, my turn. Let's go and play another land. And then we'll play... do we want the ossification? I kind of want to use the ossification on a better card. So let's attack with this. Hope we'll get to +1. Yep, so he'll block there. Gets 2 through. I'll play another recruitment officer and end the turn. Okay, so this is some kind of Mardu deck. Yeah, my turn. Alright, let's go ahead and play the Copper Coat. And we will attack with those 2. Pink. And end the turn. I want to keep the Eiganjo up in case I need to kill a blocker. Like that. Resolve. I think we're actually just going to use ossification on that one. Alright, my turn. Okay, so we are going to cast the Eiganjo now. And we're just going to target that land, gobble up at Sushi, and he says no thank you. Didn't have quite lethal on the board, but... yeah, patience rewarded. Yeah, I agree. It was tempting to get that guy off the table, but... Atsushi was definitely a better target. It's a cool avatar. I like that. I was a little disappointed with the battle pass this time around. It's like, yeah, granted, you do still get like all of the usual packs and cosmetics, but the cosmetic track, like the mastery track for this time around, was honestly really disappointing. I think it was Mardu Dragons. Yeah, it could be. I have not seen Mardu Dragons yet. I've seen a lot of Jeskai Dragons, but not Mardu Dragons. Alright, let's see what we got here. We've got 3 lands, one of which is an Eiganjo. We've got a Copper Coat, an Intrepid Adversary, a Blue Cathar, and a Knight Ernavios. I'm surprised we don't have any 1-drops, but honestly, the quality of creatures is pretty good, so we'll keep it. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We're up against MonoW, maybe. If he drops a second island, we will know for certain. Or if he plays Consider. Yep. You might want to consider his options. Yeah, this is MonoBlue. MonoBlue is the only deck that plays Full of Knowledge. Alrighty. Fuckface. Okay, so... I don't want to play Talia into open mana, so I guess we'll play Copper Coat into open mana. Wow, it landed. I'm surprised. All right, plays Impulse. Okay, 3 lands. I'll play an extra land as well. And this turn, we will attack first and see what they do. Okay. And we will follow up with an Intrepid Adversary. Will they, won't they? Will they, won't they? They will. you get rid of your counter spells now. Okay, so we're up to 4. So let's try and play Italia. Moment of Truth. Okay, so they're trying to find the right counterspell. Which in this moment is probably Yes and Scatter. Scatter Ray. Okay, that works. Alright, attack. Here comes the Tolarian Terror. Not good for me. That has a ward cost of 2. But we do have this. Let's see if they let me cast it unfettered. I wouldn't if I were them. Just because the ward costs on Tolarian Terror. Okay, cast Moment of Truth. But that's not enough. So he's probably, at this moment, he's probably looking for Fading Hope. So he can just bounce it. And yes, we choose that and we auto pay for it. Suck it in. Attack. Okay. I was hoping he would forget about the ward on the Brutal Cathar and just try to cast Fading Hope right there. Wow, a lot of Moment of Truth. I mean, I like Moment of Truth. I actually like Moment of Truth over Impulse in this deck, just because it gets more instants into the graveyard. Okay. We'll play another Copper Coat. What you gonna do? There's the Fading Hope. Okay. I figured you'd be doing something silly like that. Copper Coat comes in. In this case, we'll play the Knight Errant of Eos, and we will Convoke for 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Doot, doot. We'll auto pay for the rest, and we will grab a Skrelv and a Recruitment Officer. And then we'll play. Actually, no. Do you want to play the? We'll play the Iganjo now, so that we can play the Skrelv now, and hopefully start attacking freely next turn. All right. He taps out for Flow of Knowledge. Interesting choice. Does he have the one island to play? Because if he has an island to play, then he can hold up some kind of mana for a combat trick or something. Yeah, he did. Oh, and he just taps out for another Tolarian Terror. Okay. Not the choice I would have made. But I'm also not him, so... Let's start by playing the Brutal Cathar. We will target this. Yes. We'll pay the 2. And now we will pay 2 life to give this protection from blue, or quasi-protection from blue at least. And then next, we will attack. Bink. And then we will play another Recruitment Officer. And next turn, we will just go all out and just swing for the fences. Okay, he plays his Haughty Djinn. Big boy. Too bad he can't fling it. That'd be awesome. So if he swings in, he can put me down to 13. because I don't think I would block in this situation. I would just swing for the fences next turn. Because he did, unless he has like some kind of like, unless he has like March of Swirling Mist to swirl out like my key creatures, he's not going to win this turn. Let's see what he does. What you doing, bud? You got a plan over there? He's roping. Rope. I know you're over there thinking. You gotta be doing something. Okay, he does have March of Swirling Mist. That's what I thought. Okay. Pays the extra. Did you think that it was gonna keep them swirled out until your turn? I'm thinking that's what he thought, yeah. Yeah, I think he was hoping to keep them gone until my next turn, and then swinging for a victory. Yeah. Okay, I think that's enough footage for this deck. We're actually going to move on to our next deck now. Ooh, 2 more Mastery Orbs. How do you like that? Let's go ahead and end that, and we're going to tuck away that footage real quick. Let's grab this. We're going to put this in the mono white pile. Okay, so next deck we're going to be playing is, ironically, mono blue. So we're going to be the bad guy for a change. So, in case you haven't noticed, we are just using this this live stream as footage grabbing. Okay, so we got 2 islands, 2 impulse, make disappear, thirst for discovery, and flow of knowledge. So we can use the impulses to just go and like try and get more lands, honestly. We'll give it a shot and see if it works. It's probably not the best option, but hey, who knows? Oh, that is so funny. I've not seen mono red for like 5 days, and now the first time I queue up with mono blue, here it is. All right, there we go. Next, end turn. I don't know if we're gonna be able to stabilize in time. Yep. Let's get rid of that. We take 3 more. Looks like they're stuck at 3 land, so that's beneficial for me. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just stick with this for the moment and see what they do on their turn. If they go straight to their attack phase, we'll Fading Hope Felden and just take 1. Okay, he wants to play Bloodthirsty Adversary. In that case, let's go ahead and... no, it's not Impulse. Let's consider Thirst for Discovery. I already have a Thirst for Discovery, so let's put that in the graveyard. And then draw a card. Okay, it's not a counterspell, so it just comes in. Resolve. Resolve. Pass. We'll Fading Hope Felden back into his hand. Do we want the island? No, I don't think we want the island. Let's send that down. We got an island anyway, so it didn't really matter. Okay, let's play the island. I think we're just kind of dead though, because we're on a 2-turn clock right now. Because he's gonna play another threat for 2 mana. and just put us on a 2-turn clock, because it's going to be 5 and 5. Or he's just going to cast Lightning Strike. I mean, that's an option too. So let's start with Impulse. There's Haughty Djinn to consider. I guess we're going to take the Djinn. Just kind of need to. And we'll take 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, shoot! The Blood Feather Phoenix. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. This game's over. Next! I've never actually played with Blood Feather Phoenix, so whenever I see how it comes back into play, I'm always surprised. I've never played with that card. Decent card, though. Alright, let's see what we're playing against now. Alright, so we got 2 islands. Consider, Fading Hope, Essence Scatter, Make Disappear. Alright, it's got a couple counter spells, a couple draw spells, so yeah, I think we're good. Are you kidding me? Back-to-back mono red while I'm playing this. Let's move on. No, that was just not going to work for me. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's just chill for a second. I want to make sure that I don't like queue into this person again. All right. Let's go. That's crazy. You can go like a full week with not seeing mono red a single time, and then you play this deck once and boom, back to back. I honestly think like the queuing system like accounts for what you're playing before you queue in. All right, we've got 2 islands. Consider, Fading Hope, Essence Scatter, Make Disappear. Yeah, okay, sure, looks decent. Start with an island, and the turn. Okay, that's a little bit better. So we got white blue. Hopefully it's not soldiers. Let's hit Consider. Yeah, take another Consider. Put into my hand. Alright, play Island. And say go. Let's see if they play anything this turn. If not, we'll just Consider again. Pass. Alright, nothing from them, so we'll hit Consider again. You know what? I want the land. So okay, we'll keep that. Okay, cool. Play another land. Next. We will not play the Haughty Djinn yet. Not while they have 2 blue open. Okay, this is some kind of Esper list, which I like, because I love Esper decks. Esper is one of my all-time favorite color combinations. Faithful Mending, you say? Do we negate? Do we make disappear? Or do we care? We don't care. No. Draw your 2 cards. We want to keep our counter spells up for stuff that matters. Okay, yeah. So this is a stock control deck. It might be the based off the type of draw spells they're using, it might be a portal deck. Next. End turn. Memory Deluge, huh? You know what? We'll counter it this time. Memory Deluge is such a good card. Five mana. Do you make a move? Yeah, they make a move with Liliana. I say, no thank you. Maybe they say no thank you back. They do. That's fine. At least they're tapped out now, so I can play my Haughty Djinn without worrying about it. I guess I really shouldn't, though, too. Discard that. They're not playing any creatures this game. This is a deck that does not play creatures at all. Shoot. I don't know if this deck runs anything that can take care of a Liliana. Yeah, 'cause it doesn't play any bounce that is specifically tailored for planeswalkers. It's just creatures. Yeah, I believe this game's over. I did not have fun because I lost. If I won, then I would have had fun. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and make an adjustment. All right, let's hop back in there. Juke's moves, huh? You're gonna try to juke my moves? Okay, so we're looking at 2 islands: a Consider, 2 Spell Pierce, a Make Disappear, and a Haughty Djinn. So it's got a few counter spells. Spell Pierce isn't exactly something I want to see in the early game, but hey, maybe we can make it work. Thornwood Falls, so something blue-green, so far at least. End turn. I'm hoping it's not that silly blue-green toxic deck. Yeah, so we'll hit a Consider at the end of turn. I like Tolarian Terror, that can stay right here. I like having my win cons early. Okay, so far it's just Bushwhack. Okay, he's gonna go find a land? Sure. Okay, yeah, so this is just Simic. Turn. Okay, plays Invasion Zendikar. I will Spell Pierce that. I like having Spell Pierces for that kind of stuff open. That's pretty awesome. Let's go with the Haughty Djinn right now. Yeah. Keep mana open for Spell Pierce. Hopefully it's enough. Okay, so they got some Bant action now. Yeah, we'll Spell Pierce that. I don't want you drawing more free cards. Alright, Island. Next, attack for 3. End turn. Well, wait until end of turn to cast that Thirst for Knowledge. Okay, yeah, you go get your lands. Resolve. Now, what kind of ramp deck is this, though? It doesn't look like the typical, like, attracts a ramp deck. But I could be wrong. Maybe just doesn't have the right lands yet. He's playing something Bant. You want to negate that, huh? Well, I want to make disappear that. Okay. Draw 3 cards. Now we gotta discard 2 cards, though. So let's discard, make disappear, and consider. Alright, my turn. Let's go Island. Next, attack. Bink. And then we'll play a Tolarian Terror for 1. Seems decent. End turn. Alright, we got the Titan of Windustry. That's all. He's gonna gain life. Okay, he chooses to gain life and then make a token. That's... End of turn. We're gonna Fading Hope that. We'll attack with the Haughty Djinn. Bink. I think I probably should have make disappeared that, but yeah, because now he has the mana to pay for it. Almost. Make disappear. Sacrifice that. Alright. And if he doesn't have anything to deal with the Haughty Djinn right now, then that's game. And that's game. That worked out pretty well for us. Public Enemy. Interesting card for Commander. Not so good for solo play. You find so many of those cards that are just really disappointing. There's there are some cards that could have been like really good if they weren't designed specifically for Commander. Okay, so we got 3 lands, and then we have a Fading Hope and Impulse. We have the Haughty Djinn and Thirst for Discovery. So we got plenty of draw and our win condition. So let's see if it works. All right, let's start with an island. All right. So some form of aggressive. Should we Fading Hope that now or later? I'm thinking later. What you got over there? What you gonna play? All right, that is Italia. So right now we're going to Impulse while we have the mana to do so. Do we get Flow of Knowledge? Do we get Negate? I don't think we get Negate. I think we can get another island. All right, Talia comes in. Bink. All right, let's play that. They could have a Cathar in their hand. Let's find out if they do. Are you playing Brutal Cathar? Or Ossification, they could be playing that. Nope, they're playing Coppercoat. Really? I don't know why you attacked with that. You just really want to get that damage in? No attacks. End turn. I've never had 2 Haughty Djinns on the table at once. What you gonna do, Buster? Got 5 cards and 3 lands. I've not seen what the green is in there for yet, though. I've only seen white cards. Maybe they're running green for like a Tyvar's Stand or something? It's hard to tell. But if he decides to all in on me, I'm just gonna block with both. Oh, okay, I see what you're going for here. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm Fading Hope that so they don't protect each other. Yeah, I'll take the Make Disappear from the top. I don't think you still want to come in. Yeah. All right. Well, let's play Thirst for Discovery right now. Draw some cards. Pink, pink, pink. Discard that. Let's attack with 1 Haughty Djinn. And keep 1 back to block. Now we have Essence Scatter, which is nice. Let's start with the Make Disappear. There we go. No attack. Okay, let's play the island. And do we want to attack with both? Yeah, we'll attack with both. We're at 16 health. All we have to do is play a single spell this turn to get the victory next turn. There's nothing he can play from his hand can stop me at the moment. So I can stop any spell or any creature that he decides to play. See, negate that. Yeah, take the hit. Then we just swing in, kill. I see why this deck can just be like extremely frustrating to play against. So you have like so many potential outs, but like this deck just says, nah, don't worry about that. We're just gonna pretend you didn't have that. Diongius. If I'm even pronouncing that correctly. Okay, so what do we have here? We have 2 islands. Essence Scatter for creatures. Impulse for draw. Make disappear for any card. Full of Knowledge and Tolarian Terror. That seems decent. Full of Knowledge is not going to be cast for a while, but the other cards are good. And luckily we get to play first, which can make all the difference in the world. This isn't the same guy I just played against, is it? Well, we'll find out. I hope it's not the same guy we just played against. Okay, no, okay, this is some kind of banned list. My turn? Yeah, we'll play Impulse. You want to counter my Impulse? I didn't think so. We got Tolarian Terror, we got Consider. We're just going to go for another Tolarian Terror. Next. Unfortunately, did not draw a land that turn, so that kind of sucks for us. But we can still play anything in our hand. Discard. Alright, that's fine. Maybe we'll need to discard. End turn. Alright, he wants to draw cards against the life. I'm okay with that. I will discard Flow of Knowledge. Sucks too, because I love playing that card. That card's so fun. Alright, so he's up to 4 land. I'm at 2. Okay, he's going to cast that. I will cast Make Disappear. Where are my lands, dude? I need some lands. I hate getting stuck on land like this. This sucks so hard. Alright. I'm going to attempt to cast Impulse. I would not fault you for countering it. Get a land. There we go. Now we're starting to draw some lands here. Now we can get this game rolling. Got all the land in the world over there. Alright, put another land. Next. End turn. It's going to cycle Spara's headquarters. That's fine. Alright. Discard again. That's fine. Next. End turn. We will end turn by discarding the Essence Scatter, because he's not playing any creatures. That'll make the Tolarian Terror a little bit easier to cast as well. Alright. Since we're going to have to discard anyways, let's attempt to cast Tolarian Terror. I love that this is like the most budget deck in all of Standard. but at the same time I hate it because it's such an annoying deck. Okay, so he's going to cast Make Disappear. I will pay for it. Okay, so it resolves. Okay, cast Union of Third Path, draw a card, gain some life. Okay, cast Depopulate, that's fine. Alright, so we can consider options. I think we will consider our options, because I want to get another land in play. Send Fading Hope to the graveyard. Hey, there's our land, nice. Bink. Let's see here, we got double negate, and we have Make Disappear, Fading Hope. We'll cast Valerian Terror for 1 mana. We'll end the turn, because hopefully we have enough defensive moves to keep this character. So let's go ahead and, let's see here. We're going to cast Negate. He's going to cast Make Disappear. I'm going to cast Fading Hope. There we go. We got rid of another removal and a counter spell from him. So I would call that a win right there. So let's start with... Do you want the Tolarian Terror or do you want the Haughty Djinn? I think with the Haughty Djinn right now. Yeah, let's go with the Haughty. End turn. Sunfall. We cast Negate. Cool, it worked. Alright, plays a land that comes in tapped. Things are looking up for us. He plays Tamio. I play Make Disappear. Now we really have him on a 3-turn clock here. So let's go ahead and play Tolarian Terror. Smack him. Alright, and we'll play another island. Hopefully he doesn't draw into anything to get rid of my dudes, because I'm out of answers here. Awesome, thank you. Attack. Coming in. Don't have the Emperor, please. Alright, cool. End turn. Alright, wants to play Broker's Charm. I can't stop it. So I'm going to draw 2 cards, and he's digging for an answer at this point. I do like Broker's Charm. Broker's Charm's pretty cool. But I have not seen any creatures out of his deck to use the fight mode on it for. So right now it's... There you go. Right now it's just drawing cards. Nice work, Laser Meow. Silver Limited, not bad. Do not play enough Limited. I would probably play more Limited if I could actually use the Lord of the Rings cards in Standard, but because I can't, I'm not really incentivized. But for those of you who play more than just Standard, I mean, I can go for it. More power to you. Dripper. I played against this guy earlier today. Okay, so we got 2 islands, Fading Hope, Spell Pierce, Impulse, Haughty Djinn, and Thirst for Discovery. Now, I believe earlier today this guy was playing mono black, so let's see what we see today. I think he is on the first turn. Oh no, I get to play first. Sweet. I really liked playing Limited for what was it? For Crimson Vow. When Crimson Vow was in rotation, for Limited, I'm thinking like a month or so ago. I loved it. It was really fun. But There's not anything for me to play in limited at the moment, so I'm kind of just sticking to standard. And that's why I've been doing this tour of the meta gameplay. Let's grab the Negate. I don't have any counter spells yet. Don't play that. Next. End turn. Yawgmoth. Okay, he gets a Yawgmoth. Pass. My turn. I will play Thirst for Discovery. Draw 3 cards. Do we want to discard that land? Yeah, we'll discard the land. I was not rewarded. That's okay though. Let's see. Fading up. Yeah. We'll just wait and make him replay Gix. Fading Hope that. Scry for 1. We'll keep the land on top. Okay, he's gonna play Children. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Let's Fading Hope that too. Get out of here. Alright, let's go Island. Let's go Haughty Jan. We'll see how many removal spells he tries to throw at my guy. I can stop exactly one of them this turn. Oh, he just goes straight for the Children. That's fine. Let's see here. Draw. Resolve. Alright. Next. I'll attack. Bink. Play another Haughty Jan. See if we can race him. Okay, he draws and gains 2 life. Pass turn. Pass. I will not block. Pass. Got anything for me? He wants to cast Go for the Throat. I will cast Negate. He wants to Edict. Yeah, I will sacrifice that. Sacrifice non-token creature. Yeah, that's it. All right, resolve. Let's see here. Next. Attack for 6. Bink. End turn. Gains 2 life. I'm gonna wait for him to go to his attack step before I bounce a creature. Concealing Curtains, you say? Resolve. Let's see here. Before you do that, I'm gonna Thirst. Draw 3 cards. Discard Island. Now you can resolve that. Get rid of my Flow of Knowledge. This is probably your best option right now. Because you don't want me to refill. Unless he's afraid of the Essence Scatter. The Essence Scatter would kind of mess up his game plan. Okay, yeah, that was the right option. Pass. Alright, my turn. I will consider. Ooh. Yeah, we'll keep the Haughty Jan right there. Draw it. Island. Okay, next we will attack. Play another Haughty Jan. Yeah, we got 2 10-4s. What are you gonna do? He's gonna cast Pilfer? I will cast Spell Pierce. Make you pay 2 more for that. So you can't play your Gix. Or whatever removal you want. Okay, you just let it get countered. Cool. In that case, Essence Scatter it. That's game. Oh, look at that. Rank up. Plat 1. Very nice. One of the nice little benefits of doing this Tour of the Meta series has been my rank going up. Alright, we'll do one more. But honestly, like my rank hasn't been going up because of like the decks I've been playing. It's been going up just because I've been doing a lot more gameplay recording. Okay, so we got 3 islands: a Consider, Fading Hope, Negate, and Thirst for Discovery. So we've got some action, so we'll keep it. Opponent gets to go first. Not a big fan of that, but is what it is. Fair's fair, I suppose. Alright, end of turn, we're going to cast Consider. We'll keep that Tolarian Terror right there. Draw a card. Island. Let's see what they do. They're playing the Lord of the Rings Swamps. Is this a mono black deck? Alright, he's going to play that. I'm going to play Scatter Ray. Get that the hell out of here. That can mess up with my my game plan. We'll start removing my instants and sorceries. Let's see. We'll keep that in turn. Let's see what he plays. Because I might have to spend this turn casting Essence Scatter again. Blast Zone. Interesting choice. Archfiend of the Dross, you say? You know what? I'm going to let that come in. Because I want to draw some cards. I'm going to cast Thirst for Discovery right now. Draw, draw, draw. Oh, look at that. It's all islands. Oops, all islands. Alright, let's go play that. And let's see here. Good turn. Just let him do his thing for this turn. Pass. Pass. I'm actually going to let him hit me because I want to see what he plays for the rest of his turn. Okay, he's going to cast that. I'm going to cast Spell Pierce. Now this line is actually going to get a lot of cards into my graveyard so I can cast that Tolarian Terror next turn. So let's go ahead and bounce that right now. And then we're going to cast Consider. We'll keep the make disappear. I want that. All right, draw a card. All right, Island, play Tolarian Terror for 1. Pretty sweet. All right. All right, it's up to 5 lands. I'm going to try and cast Liliana again. I'm going to cast Negate. My turn. Let's see, we got an island, and we have a Haughty Djinn, so we'll play that out. Counter that. And we will attack for 5. We're down to a single card in our hand, so hopefully they don't have any more removal in their hand, but they are playing mono black, so they very likely do. Okay, it's going to go for Archfiend. I'm going to Essence Scatter that. Now, if I can get just one more card in my graveyard this next turn, we can win the game this next turn. So let's see what we draw. Perfect. Flow of Knowledge. Absolutely perfect. That wins the game for us. Because we're going to draw a bunch of cards, and then at least 3 cards are going to our graveyard. So we're going to put Fading Hope and Essence Scatter in the graveyard. That goes up to a 12. We play that next. And then we all attack. Boom, boom. That's, as they say, how it's done. I know that deck is so incredibly irritating. It irritates me when I see it on the other side of the table, but yeah, it's really satisfying to play. It is really satisfying. Okay. All right, I think we got enough footage for that deck. Okay, I'm going to take a little break. And when we come back, we are going to be playing 5-color ramp for some footage. I'm going to go ahead and open the deck over here so you can see what style we're going to be playing. That's the deck we're going to be playing next. So I'll be right back. Boys, want to go outside? Done? You want to go outside, big guy? Come on, big guy. He's got to go outside every now and then. Yeah. Come on, Bean. You got to go too. Follow my method. Hey, chill out, dude. Chill. It's okay. I'm here. Hi. There you go. Good girl. Hey, 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 hey. Relax a little bit, okay? Yeah. Down. Okay, here we are. So let's go ahead and get back into it. We're gonna play some 5-color ramp. Hey, down, girl, down. Oh, nope, we don't want that. We're trying to change deck. No. Damn it. Instantly queued in. How do you like that? Well, I guess we'll play this one more time. All right. One last game of blue, then we'll move on. All right. Play an island. This is not looking too hot. I got all my threats and none of my answers. Venser Corpse Puppet. Is this Demir Toxic, maybe? That imagery is so messed up, though. I don't count that. Let's go island. Next. And turn. Pass, pass, pass. Pass again. Hits me for toxic again. Ow. Play Thirst. He plays Experimental Augury. He gets the Proliferate, he gets his token. And he augurs again. Interesting. He's tapping out on his turn to do all this. Alright. Draw 3, discard an island. There's another island. Play it. Let's go ahead and play the Hotijin. Next, in turn. Show me Drown and Ichor. I know if you're playing that deck, you probably have it in your hand. I almost always have that card in my hand. Arcane Proxy. Now that's interesting. Let me see. He's got 2 open for it. So is he going to copy the Hollow Sentinel? Interesting choice. Oh no, he's going to copy a card from his graveyard. That's right. That's not the right one I was thinking of. I was thinking of the one that copies an artifact. Okay, so he's going to augur again. Resolve. Interesting choice. Like, me personally, I like founding the 3rd path over that, but it's valid. That's a valid choice. Resolve. So give a flying lifelink. Pass. He's gonna swing in. I'm gonna cast Consider. How's your chance to kill my guy if you got it? He just got it. Okay. Essence Scatter? No. Put in the graveyard. Alright, let's go play an island. I'm gonna play Tolarian Terror. This is an interesting build. I don't think I've come across this quite yet. Like my version of Toxic is much different than this. The player came Proxy again. Alright. Okay, he's gonna proliferate again. Don't have enough mana to make him stop that, though. Yep. Here's a fine lifelink. Pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's pretty good. Death Touch and Toxic, huh? I'll counter that just to counter it. Another one. I didn't think you'd be playing that many creatures in a Toxic deck. God damn. Yeah, no tax. Death Touch and Toxic 1. Raska. That's gotta go away. I'm sorry, man. Raska's just too good. No blocks. Alright. Let's cast Impulse right now and see what we dig up. Put down, girl. You are being too much right now. Let's go get a Haughty Gem. You want to attack with those? Yeah, sounds good to me. Goes down to 20. Down you go. Down, down. Good girl. That's Arcane Proxy again. We're just going to counter it this time. He's playing a lot of Arcane Proxy over there. Box. Getting into the danger zone, though. He's got 2 more cards that can apply poison in this game over. Oh, doesn't look like it, though. Alright, play Thirst right now. Two, 3, discard an island. I'm drawing way too many lands this game. Play the land, play Consider. Ooh, I'll take the Impulse, absolutely. Okay. Let's see. Cast Impulse. You want the Negate? Or another Haughty Gem? Or another Toy and Terror? I think we want another Haughty Gem. So, next. Attack. Play the last Haughty Gem. Alright, he's Takanumi. He's gonna Takanuma Numa. So you probably should get Vraska back. Okay, no, he gets the Arcane Proxy back. Interesting. Okay, cast Arcane Proxy. Get back something that can proliferate. Or that would just apply a poison counter. Okay, Prologue. Good. Draw a card. Do you have another card that can apply a poison counter? Doesn't look like it. So, this blocks here. This blocks here. Voidwing. Ooh. Okay. Alright, well, we're coming at you. This is down to the wire. Either you have it or you don't. You didn't have it. Man, that sucks. That was actually an interesting match. That one actually had me biting my nails. Okay. All right. We're done with MonoBlue now. We're moving on. We are going to play. Where is it? 5-color ramp. There we go. All right. Let's get in there. Okay. So it's not a good first go. We got Sunfall, 2 Atraxes, an Archangel, and a Herd Migration with only 2 land. It's not the best. However, the Herd Migration can go get us the 3rd land, but I don't think I want to risk it this way. Yeah, that's a little bit better. 2 plains, Sparse Headquarters of Forest, Topiary Stomp. Yeah, you got all your good ramp right here. So this is good. I'm actually going to put one of the plains back in the deck. I don't need 2 plains when I have a Sparse Headquarters. Evolving Adaptive, you say? Okay. Right, let's go Sparse Headquarters. Another Evolving Adaptive. Okay. Alright, we're going to go Forest next and turn. So we can dig up a land. Ooh, that's going to be difficult. I guess both of those a +1 counter. Resolve all. Pass. 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 Bink, bink. Alright, we're going to start using this, and we're going to go get ourselves a mountain. Alright, let's go ahead and play land for turn. And we're going to play a Topiary Stomper. We're going to take an absolute beating next turn. Let's get Swamp. We got at least 8 damage. Oh, that's more than 8 damage. Oh my god. Okay. Yep. Now would be a great time to have that Sunfall. That's not Sunfall though. Let's see. Let's play the land. And then play Invasion Zendikar. And we go get 2 lands, and then we concede. Because we lose. Concede. Good job, Green Stompy Boy. Green doing what Green do. Make big thing hit. Alright. Let's see what this guy has for us. Alright. So we have 2 lands, both of which come into play tapped. Though we do have access to our ramp, so this could be doable. Let's find out if it is. Both of those have access to green, so that's good. I hope I draw a land that will come into play untapped by turn 2, though. Because I would like to use Herd Migration on turn 2. Do have a little bit of ossification for removal, which is good. Just waiting on you, Gandalf. Anytime now. Okay. So we will start with the Jetmir's Garden. Okay, he plays tap land. Ugh. Don't like seeing that this early in the game. Other tapped land. Interesting. Oh my god. Okay. All right, well, we got to do this right now. So we're going to cycle this. And we're going to go get... Let's go get a basic-ass forest. There we go. Now we have access to double red already, so the next land we're going to go get is going to be a plains. So let's go ahead and Leyline Stomper for a plains. And then the next one after that is probably going to be an island. And that should give us access to all the colors that we're going to need. Because we have double white, double red. Alright, Graveyard Trespasser comes in. Gets rid of Herd Migration because it's the only thing in there. You get a free swing with Blood Tithe. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, Invasion of Zendikar. Go get some lands. Let's see here. We're gonna get Island, Forest. Now, if we can draw a land next turn, a land that comes into play untapped, we can actually play Atali next turn. Okay, plays a Sheldred. Yeah, come in, get as much damage as you can. Let's see. I will draw. Yeah, resolve. That's what I wanted. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll play the Boseiju. And we will play Atali. Alright, what do I get? Ooh, we get Atraxa. And we get Go for the Throat. And we're going to go for the throat that. And we're going to get an Atraxa on the table. And we're going to get a bunch of stuff. We're going to get a Make Disappear. We're going to get a Forest, because he'll come into play untapped. We'll get a Leyline Binding, and we'll get a Topiary Stomper. I think that's everything, right? Oh, and an Invasion of Zendikar. Whoop! Fill the hand. And then we would attack that. Get our backside of it. Bink. And then we will play Leyline Binding. Targeting that. Let's see. Maximum says we need to discard 2 cards. So we'll discard a Forest. And we will discard a... Gosh, I guess another Invasion of Zendikar. So now we have all the land in the world, we don't need any more land. Look at the disparity in what's on the board here. This is just disgusting. Like, if you can survive long enough to get to 7 mana, it's just... Like, Atali vomits stuff onto the board. Atraxa vomits stuff into your hand. It's like, it's so absurd. It's really fun, too. I'm honestly surprised that, like, Atraxa dodged that recent ban. Like, it's such a strong card. And it puts you so far ahead. Oh, I think we might have a Roper, though. It's not good. Yeah, they just left. I can't say I blame them in that situation. Let's do it again. It's such a fun deck, I swear. This is one of those decks that you really need to try and outrun them before they get to casting their big spells. Okay, we've got 3 lands. We've got a Topiary. Both of our tapped lands will offer us green mana. So I say we keep it. So we'll go Sparse Headquarters first into Island on turn 2 so we can cast Make Disappear if we need to. And we may need to. Alright. Double Plains. Hit for 2. Helpful Initiate. Get it out of here. Because we're likely going to be using our mana next turn. Alright, let's play Jetmir's into Ossification. Yeah, target that basic land. Good thing I had a basic land to put that on. Alright, get that out of here. That frees us up to cast the Topiary Stomper next turn. Get another land out. Okay, cool. They didn't play anything. So let's go. We'll play Mountain. And then we will play... Okay, we have access to double white, blue, and red. We need a swamp. So we do not have access to black yet. So let's go get swamp. Just played a dude playing 4 colors and new Aragon. So glad I won that. No. Yeah, when I played the Commander event earlier, my opponent finally landed in Aragorn against me, but thankfully I had a hand completely full of removal, because I was playing Map the Sauron, so I was playing blue black, and like it was just removal.deck. I believe that I posted that in the deck submissions area, if you want to take a look at it. Okay, another land. Let's play that. We're at 6 land. Let's go ahead and cast this for its full cost. I'm surprised to see Recruitment Officer and March of Otherworldly Light in the same deck. Usually you don't see a whole lot of overlap there. Alright, we just need to get to 1 more mana and we'll be good. Cemetery Protector. Exile card from a graveyard. What's this do? Exile card from a graveyard. Whenever you play a land or cast a spell, it shares a card type with the exiled card. Create a 1/1 white human. Oh, okay. Cool. Very interesting deck he's got here. I have not seen Cemetery Protector in a very long time. Phyrexian Vindicator. Okay. Yeah, I think I see what's going on here. We may need to Sunfall first. Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit the Sunfall right now. End turn. That still leaves us enough mana to actually activate the incubator at the end of their turn. And then we follow up with the Traxa next turn. Alright, he plays a Skrelv. He's very cute. He's got a little scrabbly claws. Coppercoat Vanguard. Okay, so it's some kind of like human resistance deck. Okay, let's go and play a Traxa. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, we got Herd Migration. I want that for sorcery. Invasion of Zendikar. Let's grab a Plains. Ooh, give me a Tali. Anything else I'm missing here? No, there's only 4 types here. Alright, submit those 4. And then we'll play Plains. And we will attack for 5. Bink. Okay, so now we're set up in a pretty good position. We can either play a Tali next turn for more board presence, or we can hard cast Herd Migration and just make a ton of dudes. Pretty much all depends on what he's playing next. got 5 mana and 2 dudes on the table. He's gonna make a Mirex token. Play a land. He's got 2 mana left over. He plays Night Errant Eos. So we can try and get something cool off the top. But he won't be able to play it this turn, though. That means I will have clear access to just smacking them in the face for 7 with Atraxa. I think we're probably just going to play Atali next turn. I do miss having Invoke Despair in the format, just for the off chance you could Atali into an Invoke. Okay, I see where you're going for there. All right, let's go and play a Mountain, and we're going to play Atali. We will take an Atraxa and a Night Errant of Eos. Play them both. Can't do anything with that. That Atraxa will come in. I'm keeping that Atraxa though, but that other Atraxa ability does still go off. So I want Make Disappear, Invasion Zendikar, Herd Migration, Plains, and Leyline Binding. Submit 5. I can grab all those, and then we just start swinging. Bink, bink. Alright, we are at 29 now. And we're just going to say go. I miss Meat Hook too. I do not think Meat Hook needed to have been banned in the first place. I mean, Meat Hook was like the only like really good sweeper that Mono Black had. And now the best sweeper that they have requires for you to go into extra colors for the domain effect. All right, you want to cast that? Sure. I'll let it resolve. We'll see how you decide to react. Probably go for my Leyline Binding, make it cost a little bit more. Or the Herd Migrations, since there are multiples of those in my hand. But if you can't deal with Atraxa this turn, you're gonna have a bad time. I'd say like the cards I was very happy to see banned though were actually the Bank Buster and what's the other one, and the Fable of Kiki-Jiki. I was actually very happy to see those go bye-bye, because like those are cards that just like they did way too much for only 2 mana, or 2 mana and 3 mana. I mean, with Invoke, at least it kind of like required you to invest heavily in black just to cast it. Okay, you're saying Atali Primal Conqueror. Okay, so you don't want me to flip it. Okay. Wandering Emperor? Yeah, Wandering Emperor is like one of those cards that like really makes you have to think about how to approach a black deck or a white deck. Because like if an opponent is only holding up just 2 white mana in any form of control deck, you can almost guarantee that they're holding an Emperor, and that being able to just blank any tapped attacker of any kind, like we win. Like one, I mean, it makes it so you have to like hold back potential attackers. Like you're never going to be attacking with a Sheoldred against a white player, and you're going to be making certain deck building choices around that as well. Like you're going to start investing more heavily in creatures that have vigilance so that they don't tap when attacking to get around the Emperor. It's like she did so much. Not only that, but like in like a control matchup, she gives access to 2/2 vigilance attackers, like extra token creatures that can swing in when your opponent's not casting anything. And they also have vigilance, so the opposing player that might have Emperor is going to be blanking on that. And of course, the fact that she can give a creature +1/+1 and first strike as a combat trick is really busted. It's really good. Let's go again. Not sure I can say that name out loud. Okay, what do we have here? We have 4 lands, 2 of which are forests, which is good. Don't like seeing the mountains this early, but land is a land. As long as we can play our green cards, we're good. So play the Sparta's headquarters first. Okay, so we're playing against some kind of Dimir here. So let's go and play a forest. Next, end turn. Let's see what they do. They say no thank you. They see the Sparta's headquarters and they just assume we're playing 5 colors. And they would be right. Alright, let's try again, I guess. Wow. I wasn't expecting a 5 color to be one of those decks that someone just auto concedes against. I can see that against like mono red or mono blue, but not 5 color. Okay, what do we got here? We got Topiary Stomper. We got a pretty slow open, honestly, but we'll see if we can make it work. Please, looks through. Next, we're about to save that creature. Yeah, yeah. Also, people who play Skrelv thinking that that they can give like actual protection to their creature instead of just unblockable and like semi-hexproof. I've come across that quite a few as well. All right, see a Torres. I think we want access to white and blue first, so we'll go that way. Okay, not good. This is not a good open for me, but it's our own fault for keeping it. Sunset Revelry. Okay, they draw a card. They effectively just cycled. Okay, we're gonna have to discard this turn, so let's discard an Archangel of Wrath. Alright, they got their 3rd land. And they play Jace, we play a Make Disappear. Most Atraxa decks don't run Make Disappear. Four lands. All right, we're starting to get some lands here. This is good. I like this. Let's attempt to play a Topiary Stomper. All right, cool. It comes in. What do we have access to? Okay, let me see my battlefield real quick. So we have access to black. We have access to double black, double green, double white. Yeah, okay, so we can get anything at this point. Let's go get a red, actually. Okay, we'll go get a mountain. Pink. Alright, they're gonna cast Memory Deluge. Go get some more fun cards to beat my head over with. Alright, let's see here. Let's play an Invasion of Zendikar. See if they let it resolve. They let it resolve? Those silly boys. Alright, let's get a forest and an island this time. And now we attack. Bink. Now we get another boy. He's gonna Memory Deluge right now. Interesting choice. He probably wants to do this before my my card hits play because it can tap right now for mana. And that did just turn on my ossifications and my make disappear. So let's see how they spend this turn. I do like the high amount of vigilance this deck has. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll let it resolve. Alright, my turn. Let's go ahead and come in with another Invasion of Zendikar. Okay, they let it resolve. I will get a mountain and an island this time. Next, go to attack phase. This goes here. This goes here. Okay, so I'm going to cast Go for the Throat. Okay, it goes for the throat. Alright, we crash in for 4. We end the turn. Okay, he chose to not do anything. Our turn. We hit next, next. Go right there. Bink. Alright, Invasion of Zendikar. Cast the Awakened Skyclave. Play a Jetmir's Garden. Get some more mana out there. As if we need any more mana right now. Alright, wants to cast Memory Deluge. He gets it. I need to be very careful with this. Make disappear. You want to make it count. Okay, so this is the third one that he's played from hand. He hasn't played a single one from his graveyard yet. Gonna cycle land. So he's looking for something very important. Hey, guy. Alright, he's gonna cast Sunset Revelry. Resolve. Okay, he gets a couple dorks. My turn. Next, next. Going to all attack. Bink, bink. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we are going to cast Atraxa now and see what happens. Reject Imperfection. Cast Make Disappear with Casualty, targeting the Reject Imperfection, sacrificing this. Right. We choose the Reject Imperfection. Alright, does Atraxa resolve? It does! Hell yeah. Okay, what do we want? We want, that's our battle. We want Sunfall for sorcery. Land? That'll probably be a forest. Give me a Leyline Binding for enchantment. And an Atali. Submit 5. Whoop! Kill that hand. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and play a forest from hand. And say enter. We'll need to discard another card, I believe. Cast Void Rend. Only thing I could do in this moment is Leyline Bind it. I think we'll just let it resolve. That's fine. I got all the card advantage off of it. I'm good. Yeah, pass. We'll discard the Jetmir's Garden. Resolve. This game is going to take forever to finish. All right. Ooh. Invasion of Arcavios. Search library, graveyard, and or outside the game for an instant or sorcerer card you own. Reveal it, put it into your hand. Okay. Show me what you go get. Resolve again. Okay, so he wants Breach the Multiverse. Pass. Alright. I will take my turn. Let's go and play the Plains. And we will play Atali. That is probably the worst Atali I've ever seen. Alright. Let's go ahead. I only have 4 more mana. Oh, we've got 5 mana, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and play another Invasion of Zendikar. Alright, comes in, go get 2 more land. Bink, bink. Next. Attack. There. Go. Crash. Makes another dude. Alright, so we have our removal ready. This is going to cast Multiverse this turn. We'll see what he goes to get. Alright. Get to breaching. Alright, he gets Atraxa. Resolve. So he's going to choose some cards from the top of his library. And he has access to 3 land. How many cards are my... Oh. Yeah, he's going to mill me out. Resolve. Got a Void Rend, which he can cast, unfortunately. So what it can do here is I could Leyline Binding. Yeah, I can. I could Leyline Binding this. No, that's not going to work. So I will Leyline Binding the Atraxa. Or I will Ossification the Atraxa and then Leyline Binding the Atraxa. If I had more than 4 cards in my library. Let's see here. Resolve. Pass. Turn. Okay, we go to my turn. We cast Ossification. Oh, has to go on a basic land. Target the Atraxa. That happens to be my Atraxa, though. So, let's see here. Let's go ahead. We will attack for that much. Then we will Archangel. Full kicker. Your face. Oh shit. He has another Jace in his hand, so it doesn't matter what I do. Yeah, this game's over. Well, we'll see what our lovely opponent decides to do with their next turn. Because that can remove any no. Oh no. It's not an opponent controls. I can't even do the trick I was trying to do. Yeah. Never mind. Oh, that sucked. That was a bad game. The mill got me. I was trying to like mental gymnastics my way into getting that that Atraxa back. But it was not gonna happen. Now if I had like a way to destroy my own enchantment, that'd be a different story. Okay. We got 3 lands. We got the Bant colors. Let's make it happen. Alright, let's play the Sparrows first. Alright. Turn 2, let's go for the Taurus Proving Ground. Plays Infectious Inquiry. So he's playing some kind of poison deck. Interesting. Let's see. Let's go for another Aziotor's Proving Ground so that we have 4 mana untapped next turn, and we can use the Invasion of Zendikar. Okay. Let's go here, and Invasion. You want to counterspell it? He does. Plays Experimental Augury to proliferate my poison counter and draw a card. I do not understand people playing this card. Like sure, I get it's like it's a decent 1-drop, but like there's so many better things to be playing. Anyways, let's see here. Let's go with this, and let's go with this. Comes in. Let's get a mountain. Just in case you draw into an Atali. I'll ossify. Target that land. See if he lets it come into play. I would personally counter it. I mean, because like, if my game plan was to rely on a creature to get the poison counters on. But now he does also have access to the Mirrex, so he can just make a 1/1 token at the end of turn. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would have done if I were in that situation. Stored Curiosity. Great card. Love that card. That's Vraska's Fall. Okay. He's getting there. Island. There's Zendikar. That's going to go get 2 more lands for me. We'll make it an island. Swamp this time. I think. I'll play Topiary Stomper. Stomper comes in. Goes get another land for me. This will be an island this time. At this point, I'm just randomly choosing lands to come into play. Alright, 5cRamp's turn. Yep. Alright, we're at 5 poison counters now. This is getting kind of hairy. 6 poison counters. Right. Thinking he probably has this game in the bag already. But let's play Atraxa, buddy. All right. Let's grab a Sunfall. Let's grab a Jetmir's Garden. Divine Binding. Archangel. 7-4. It's good to me. Play that one. Oh no, that's a cycle. So we will not play that land yet. I kind of need to keep mana open for the Leyline Binding. So I'm not going to play the Topiary just yet. End turn. Yeah, it plays for Estus Fall. Of course he is. Pass. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this. Not by a long shot. Find it. Yeah. You get it, man. You get it. I'm glad to see other people playing the Dimir Toxic. It's one of my favorite decks. Chill. Alright, Jan, what kind of deck you playing? Alright, we have 4 lands. Classification, Archangel, and Natali. Why not? Keep it. It doesn't have any ramp, though, so... But whatever. Let's go with Sparrows first. Vicious Foundry and a Shipwreck Marsh. Alright. We're going with this so we can cast Make Disappear this turn if we have to. And we have to. Downgrim. Thank you. Let's go Forest into Topiary Stomper. That is going to go get us a mountain. They don't play anything. That's good news for us. Let's go Ziatora's Proving Ground. End turn. End turn. Cast Edict. Alright, well, he edicts. Pass. Pass. My turn, huh? Alright, well, let's cycle this land then. Okay, it's another Ossify. And a Herd Migration. Let's go and play that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, well, we can't play it this turn. But we can try to get it into our hand by next turn. Alright, yeah. Let's play Herd Migration. There we go. Good mountain. Play that. Let's go and play a Topiary Stomper. Then we'll go get another white. Okay. End turn. End turn. I hate that I keep having to press end turn over and over and over. Alright. Show me what you got. Nothing to cast yet, huh? Alright. We're going to go Invasion of Zendikar. Alright, give me this and give me a swamp. Right, end turn. Alright, he is not playing a damn thing, so we're going to force him to play something. Alright, comes in. And he just concedes. Okay. I mean, it works, I guess. He was really, really far behind on land, though. So I can kind of understand it, you know? All right. Let's try to go one more in. I don't want to end this recording on such a puttering out of a game. Deck is definitely putting in the work, though. Okay, we got 3 lands. Jetmirrors, a Rafines, and a Forest. We also have a Topiary Stomper that can get us into Invasion of Zendikar, so we'll keep it. First 2 lands are going to have to be the tapped lands. Give them a hello. Howdy do. Alright. Let's go Rafines Tower. So I really want to get the Topiary Stomper into Invasion online quick. Okay. Let's go Forest. Topiary Stomper. Comes in. What do we need? I think we need another white. Let's get a white. There we go. Yeah, come on in, champ. Can't stop you. Yep. Down, girl. Down. Thank you. So let's play Proving Ground into an Invasion. Invasion comes in, gets us a green and a red. This is going to attack that. We'll then summon the Awakened Skyclave. Okay. He chooses to gain 2 life. Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. Nice. Down, girl. Okay. So then we're going to go Mountain into Atraxa. We're going to go get a Leyline Binding for starters. Herd Migration, because we already have a Sunfall in hand. Actually, we already have a Herd Migration, so let's take the Sunfall instead. Give me a Plains, so I can come into play untapped right now. And give me another Atraxa. That looks good to me. Let's see here. And then let's go ahead and get rid of that guy. I will gladly pay it. And we attack with our Vigilance creatures. Pink, pink. Alright, Toshiro Umezawa comes back as an enchantment. I kind of figured, yeah. I'm seeing that this is going to be like how most of the games with this deck go. Is if I succeed at my ramp strategy, the opponent's just going to move on to the next game. Which is not the best, but you know, it is what it is, right? Okay, all right. I think that's going to be all of our recording for today. So if you're still in the room, I thank you very much for hanging out with me, and I will see you around. Take care of yourself.